Welcome back. BLS International now last night signed a definitive agreement to acquire a 51% stake in SLW Media. Now, SLW Media is a sports management company. It has more than 2 decades of experience in the golf industry. Now, the company says it's a strategic move because it will help them tap into the growing sports and leisure sector. Also, it will help position the company for significant expansion and diversification. So the company's goal appears to be creating a one-stop solution for luxury experiences for HNIs, corporate clients and government officials. To talk more about it, we have with us Shikhar Aggarwal, the Joint MD of BLS International Services. Thank you very much for joining in, Shikhar. This is Reema here. So first, just tell us, what is the aspiration of the company? Because this appears to be an offbeat track, different from what the core competencies of the company are.
So, Reema, basically, this acquisition that we've done 51% is basically to enhance the brand equity of BLS International. A lot of our clients, the governments, ambassadors, diplomats, they all play golf globally. Even our clients, HNIs and different people, they actually are associated with the game of golf. So if you see, it's a very minute investment of 81 lakhs that we have done. It's basically, this company does 50 odd golf events across the world. So our aim is to enhance the BLS brand equity, BLS International brand name. And that was the major objective of becoming part of this company. And as we speak, we are conducting multiple golf tournaments across India, across the world. We want a lot of Indians to go abroad, experience, the BLS brand name, a lot of foreigners to come into India to enhance the Indian brand image. So that was the objective, majorly to enhance the BLS brand equity. But this is a very minor investment of 81 lakh, and this will not entail any major investment from the company.
So would you look to increase your holding, or 51% is it in terms of a stake purchase? And why do it under BLS International? Why not do it in your personal capacity? Because it's not a sizable investment, as you said.
Correct. So basically, see, this is not done from an investment point. This is just done to enhance the BLS brand equity. All the tournaments that will be held under BLS brand name. A lot of diplomats, ambassadors will be invited to different events. Different governments across the world will be invited. So that was the major objective of starting this company.
Are there any other steps that you would take to enhance the brand equity of the company, the image?
Yes. So this, associating with the game of sport of golf, really, is aligned with our business objective. Going forward, we might, conduct different sports, get into other sports as well. But right now, golf is where we feel that BLS brand name, can be really associated with. We did some tennis, and cricket also in last 1-2 years. That also we invited our client governments, our customers to the matches, etc. So this is also one of those objectives. But as we said, it's a very minor investment and will enhance BLS brand equity.
Okay, Shikhar, moving on, talking about the core business itself, Q2 generally, if you understand it right, is a strong quarter, seasonally strong quarter for your company. So how have volumes panned out so far? And also last time we spoke to you, you did mention that in certain segments you might be looking at price hikes. So have realizations for you improved, volumes as well as realizations? How have they panned out in Q2 so far?
See, if you see our first quarter, we did a profit of 120 crores, which was a 70% growth compared to similar quarter last year. And if you see the volumes, we did 8.5 lakh visa volume, in the first quarter, which was an 18% volume growth. Definitely, our margins have also expanded. It is now 27.5% EBITDA margins that we are doing from 21%. So going forward, we definitely expect margins even going up further. The acquisitions that we did, iData, etc., those numbers have not been added in the first quarter. So we expect some of those numbers to come from the second quarter itself. Margins in iData are much higher than BLS International. So the margins of the combined entity will definitely go up. If you see, our visa volumes are also going up. Also, in many countries, we have shifted from partner-led models to our own entities. So that has also led to an increase in EBITDA margins and profitability. So we continue to see growth in this quarter as well, in the coming quarters, in the coming years, with this acquisition, with the new contracts that we have won and multiple contracts that we are eyeing.
Shikhar, you spoke about, iData, and you said that there will be, the financial numbers will be incorporated into the company from Q2 onwards. So what will be the contribution from iData as far as Q2 is concerned, and what is the margin profile of that particular portfolio? Does it match the BLS International core portfolio?
See, the audited last year calendar year numbers of iData, they follow calendar year 2000. They did a revenue of around 300 crores and an EBITDA of 150 crores. So we expect to maintain, maybe maintain those numbers. And definitely EBITDA margins in iData are much more. They are upwards of 40% since it's a niche player in specific geographies of the world. So that will definitely add to our EBITDA margins of us, and we are in the process of combining some offices across the world that will lead to reduction of expenses for us, and will also give us an increase in EBITDA margins.
So far in Q2, Shikhar, what are the visa volumes, the growth?
I exactly don't know the numbers of Q2 because we still have to close the quarter. But first quarter, we did 8.5 lakh application, which was a growth of 18% compared to first quarter last year. And we expect the growth momentum to continue.
Shikhar, can you leave us with the guidance that you have set internally for yourself? Top line, EBITDA margin, as well as PAT for FY25.
Definitely, if you see last 4 years, we have done a 90% CAGR growth in terms of EBITDA and 72% CAGR growth in terms of profit in the last 4 years. And, as the base becomes bigger, we expect that the growth should also continue. We are eyeing multiple geographies. First quarter itself this year, we have done 70% growth compared to similar quarter last year. We expect the growth momentum to continue as we eye the consolidation of numbers of our acquisitions that we have done, as we deploy more contracts around the world, and as we change our model from partner-led model to our own, because I feel that we can continue the growth momentum that we have achieved in first quarter.
Thanks so much for that, Shikhar. So you're expecting growth, but given the high base, there could be a certain moderation as far as the growth numbers themselves are concerned. Thank you so much for your time. Time now for a short break. We'll get you more on the market as well as stock-specific action on the other side.